Hi, do you want to start a YouTube channel now that you're Gen X? Are you bored? Do you want something new to do? Well, this video will help you. I'm Dean Rod and welcome to Life Beyond the Speed Limit. Why is beyond the speed limit? Because I am over 55. Hi, so I'm sure you looked at other videos, you're curious on how to start a YouTube channel. As I introduce myself, I have two channels. One is at around 52,000 subscribers. It's The Dean, where I give in law school advice and I give some legal opinions on certain issues of the day. I also have a motorcycle channel. It's called Moto Dean, and so that's all about motorcycles. Both channels are monetized, so at least I give some tips on how to start one at over 50, because I started those channels at 52. All right, here's the first tip. You have to create or use at least 2 Gmail accounts. If you have 2 old ones that are not being used, you can use those. The first one will be your YouTube channel account. That one doesn't have to be public. You can keep it private. You can keep it as weird as you can. And that will be your YouTube account, your YouTube Gmail account for creating the YouTube studio. And at the same time, it will be your Google AdSense account when you become qualified for the YouTube Partner Program. And the second email will be for those that you will make public, meaning this is the email that you will use and give out in your channel about page so people can contact you for questions, maybe possible promotions or collaborations. So again, 2 Gmail accounts. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to take a long process. This is creating a research channel. Now, in the research channel, that will be the first Gmail account that you will use, the Gmail account that you will use for your YouTube studio and Google AdSense. And you will use that YouTube account or that Gmail account to explore the videos, watch the videos that will be part of your interests. Meaning if you start watching videos on that channel, the YouTube algorithm will introduce you or show you videos that are common or akin to what you've been viewing. In a sense, if you are into the particular interest, let's say gardening, so most of the videos in the homepage will be about gardening and derivatives of gardening. So don't watch your NBA, your football, your NFL, or any other videos in that channel. Use that for your regular YouTube account, because you want your research channel, your YouTube studio account, so to speak, to be about the videos that you will watch. Why? Because this will be part of your peg, part of your inspiration, part of the ideas where you can derive your video topics from. So again, tip number 1 is create 2 Gmail accounts. Tip number 2 is to make that YouTube account that you just made as your research channel. The third tip is creating a video niche. Niche. It means the same thing. But again, you will use related to tip number 2, that is your research channel. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at videos that are going to be part of your video topics. Remember, people watch YouTube for things that they watch YouTube to be either entertained or be informed. You will need to supply that need, whether your videos will be entertaining or informative, meaning you need to supply the need of your viewers. And your niche or video topics or video ideas will be the ones that will supply or fulfill that need. One perfect example is gardening. People need to know how to properly garden or to be proper at their gardening. And then you can do subtopics such as tomato gardening, and then tomato gardening in the indoors, tomato gardening in the city, tomato gardening in the rural areas. So there are several topics you can choose, but make sure that the video topics or niche that you will choose is something that you are good at, something that you think are an expert in, or maybe just have vast knowledge about. Once you have your niche, This is a sub tip on tip number 3. Once you have your general idea, I want you to create a spreadsheet, just like what I'm going to show you in a while. Create a spreadsheet and just type down 50, or at least 30 video ideas. Just like generic words, something like street photography or herbal tea. Once you have that video idea, general topic, think of a subtopic or a more specific topic, which will be then your video. So if you chose, let's say, herbal tea, so now let's talk about chamomile tea. Or let's say you talked about street photography, so now you will say street photography during daylight or street photography during nighttime. So I want you to at least have 30. I would say 50. I'll tell you why later. You need at least 50. It may take time, but hey, I'm sure you're used to sitting down in a computer or a piece of paper and write down the ideas you have. Just ideas and possible particular topics on that idea. Do at least 50. Well, the next tip is to make scripts. Now that you have from the third tip, now that you have your video ideas and video topics, I want you to make scripts. Not exactly word for word script, but just the minimum outlines. I'm sure you know how to make outlines. Make 5 points, 5 bullet points per video topics. These are the general ideas of each video topic you will make. Such as today, this video topic is about creating or starting a YouTube channel when you're over 50. So I'm now at my 4th bullet point, which is developing scripts. Do that for the 50 video topics that you already listed in tip number 3. This will take time, I know, but trust me, once you get the ball rolling, it's going to move fast. Okay, the tip here next is what I call screen tests. You gotta see how you look and speak in front of a camera. Meaning you will record yourself reading anything. So take out your phone camera, or if you already have a digital camera, record yourself speaking. Remember, talk to a lens. Don't talk to your image, talk to the lens. You can start talking about anything that interests you. This won't be recorded. This won't be public. Record yourself, see how you look like, see how you talk, see the natural way of you speaking. That way you will know your nuances, your syntax, your accent, if you will. You need to practice talking to yourself. Yes, that's going to happen because you're not going to talk to anybody else but a camera lens. Trust me, it's gonna be a little weird at first, but if you're gonna do this as a hobby, a sideline, or even your main source of activity, you gotta start getting used to talking to a camera lens. Hence, screenshots. Part 2 of this video series will be in the description below. See you there. Hi, please do me a favor and smash that like button. It'll help me a lot and it will trigger the YouTube algorithm. Now, if you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel. If you don't, my dog will eat this exam booklet and that student has to repeat his final exam again.